In 1991, a dark and unforgettable event unfolded in a small town. During a lively teenage party held near the old syrup factory, two young partygoers vanished, only to be found later in a nearby field, brutally murdered by a mysterious clown. Decades later, the narrative shifts to the present. A determined young girl and her father have relocated to this town, where he has taken up the position of the local doctor. Their relationship remains strained in the wake of her mother's death. On her first day at the new school, an unexpected detention leads her to befriend the mayor's son. Together with their new circle of friends, they create horror parody videos for their YouTube channel, each film featuring a deranged clown wreaking havoc across town. While reviewing their latest recording, the girl notices a second enigmatic clown lurking in the background. In a chilling coincidence, one of her friends suddenly receives a notification about someone in clown attire outside his home. Moments later, that individual covertly enters the house and takes his life. During the town's Centennial Founders' Day festival, a celebration that has endured for 100 years, misfortune strikes again. In a bizarre accident, a large clown statue catches fire, dashing the day's festivities. The local sheriff is quick to point fingers, accusing the group of sabotage and detaining them. In a further twist of horror, another friend working in his garage is found decapitated by a clown. That same night, the young girl and her friends sneak away to an isolated farmhouse party, which draws nearly every teenager in town. Amid the revelry, one of them stumbles out of a field and collapses. He has been struck by a crossbow bolt, and a severed head is nonchalantly tossed nearby. At first, the group dismisses the grim scene as a prank. However, when they fail to find a pulse in the injured teen and realize the head is real, panic sets in, and the group scrambles to escape. As terror mounts, the boy next door, a neighbor known for his resourcefulness, emerges just in time, firing his shotgun at a pursuing clown. But before they can catch their breath, a horde of armed clowns surges from the field, forcing the group to seek refuge in an abandoned shed. The steadfast boy next door volunteers to hold back the threat by setting off a makeshift bomb, allowing the others to slip away through a sewer grate in search of help. When they finally reach a road, they flag down a passing car, only to be met by the unyielding sheriff, who dismisses their pleas and promptly arrests the mayor's son for trespassing. Meanwhile, the girl's father, desperately searching for his daughter, discovers a break-in at his clinic. In an unexpected confrontation, he finds himself forced to operate on an injured clown, only to outwit his captor and deliver a fatal stab to his throat. The nightmare continues as the girl and her remaining friends are ambushed once more by a clown emerging from the field. One of them falls victim to a chainsaw-wielding assailant, his body viciously eviscerated. The survivors take refuge in a neighboring house, but their safety is short-lived. Another clown attacks, impaling one of the girls with a pitchfork. Though our heroine manages to kill this attacker, she is soon captured by a trio of clowns lurking outside. When she regains consciousness, she finds herself in the decrepit remains of the old factory, surrounded by masked figures. In a shocking reveal, they remove their disguises to expose themselves as the town's own sheriff, teacher, shopkeeper, and diner waitress. Figures who claim the teenagers have tarnished the long-held traditions and public image of their community. The mayor, emerging as the mastermind behind the killer clowns and the arson that ravaged the factory, unveils his sinister plan. A staged murder-suicide that will purge both his disowned son and the young girl. In a dramatic turn of events, her father crashes his car through the factory, inadvertently killing the diner waitress and shopkeeper in the process. Amidst the chaos, the girl manages a daring escape. Clutching a cattle prod, she fatally electrocutes the sheriff. Even as he snarls in defiance, the prod clamped between his teeth. The resilient boy next door returns once more, rescuing the mayor's son and rekindling their connection. In the ensuing turmoil, the girl, with unrelenting determination, runs over the teacher with her car while the mayor slips away into the shadows. A year later, the town's power dynamics have ominously shifted. The girl's father campaigns for mayor, while she prepares to leave for college, her tumultuous past gradually receding into memory. But in a final, unsettling moment, she discovers a small clown music box tucked away in the backseat of her car, a relic of the horror she endured. which she promptly discards out the window as if trying to throw away the town's cursed legacy. Can you guess which movie this story might remind you of? And if you were in the lead girl's shoes, what would you do?